and Buzz, everyone. I'm your host, Sarah. Today I get to talk with Ann Kardos. How are you, Ann?
I'm good. How are you, Sarah?
I am good. And Ann is a co-owner of Logos Bookstore over in Kent. She's co-owner with her husband and her mom, which I love that. And this has been in the family for a while. So go ahead and share with us how Logos got started.
Yeah, thanks. So in 1974, my family and a group of friends from church and some other people in Kent decided that the town needed a resource for people because Kent was asking, people in town were asking a lot of questions, and it was kind of a rough season for our town after 1970. So they opened the store and just kind of made it available to students and offered resources that would kind of help them through some of the questions that they were asking. So we offered a lot of regular books, Christian books, children's books, and just kind of made it a fun place to be. So,
yeah, I love that. It is a fun place to be. It's in a house, right?
Yeah, we're in a Victorian house in Kent.
Yeah, I've been there, but it has been a minute since I've been there. I've actually ordered a couple times online in the past few years, but haven't actually made it out to the store. So, which is a good thing to note. People can also order online if they can't get out to the store as well.
Right.
Yeah. So we're going to talk a little bit about children's books because I guess this has become a theme for baby showers where instead of a card, you get someone a children's book. So you guys are offering more children's books now. Go ahead and speak to that.
Yeah. So it has become kind of a trend, and especially with like greeting card prices getting kind of expensive, you can spend $4 or $5 on a card. When you could spend another extra $1 or $2 on a book, and then that can really help the family interact with their child. And especially if you put a note in the beginning of the book, then whenever they read that book, they can think about you. And it's nice with grandparents and great aunts and uncles being far away from kids as they're growing up. It's just kind of neat to know that you're still kind of involved in their development and their special story time. Yeah,
we actually did that with my first daughter, and I still will pull some of those books out and read those notes, which is really fun.
Yeah.
So go ahead and share some of the books that you offer. I know you mentioned you have classic books that people will definitely recognize, and then also some different things if someone's not looking for your everyday books. So
Right. So some of the favorites that people might remember, of course, are Cat in the Hat,
of course,
and Little Bear.
Love that.
And even some of the easy reader books like Danny and the Dinosaur and fun
those
stuff
are great.
like that. Yeah, so we try to we always kind of keep the classics in stock, and then we also bring in some newer favorites like if you
give a mouse a cookie,
which is always fun. And then we try to offer, if I can get them out, like Curious George is another classic, but we have it in a hardback, but also in paperback. So this is almost the price of a card.
Right. Makes it affordable for people.
Right. And then, of course, places you'll go, but they even have
Bears.
Yeah, and they have like all the books in a collection, which
so
is
fun.
Really great. So,
yes. I still have my Berenstain Bear books. It's actually something that my mom held on to and gave to me for my kids. So that is meaningful to me. I love those Berenstain Bears. That's so great. And you have all different levels of books, like you even mentioned, so people could pick up a baby book or they could pick up, something for an older child as well, right?
Right. So we have a collection of books that are called board books. This is a new favorite of Fiona. But these board books have these really heavy pages, so they're kind of indestructible.
For like a 2-year-old who's into tearing things,
right? we call them chewable books.
Yes.
So then they also have this one, which is an indestructible book. So it's made with this paper, but you can't tear it or get it wet or soaky or anything, and it'll last any baby's chewing time.
Perfect. I love that. Yeah. So tell us what else is offered at the bookstore.
We are mostly a Christian bookstore, so we do have a lot of resources like Bibles and study books like that. And we also have gifts, and we can get basically any book for people too. So we do special orders all the time.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, and then we offer local authors books as well.
Yeah, I think that's a really, really key thing because that's something different that you have a lot of local authors come in and they'll do book signings. So how often do you do that?
We do it about once a month.
Okay.
So that's been fun. Of course, during the shutdown, we didn't offer that, but now that we've kind of gotten maybe a little more through it, especially around Christmas time. We had people in quite often, so
perfect.
It was nice.
And so when you have those local authors come in, and if someone wants to find out more about who's coming up in the future, where could they go to find that information?
You can find it on our website, which is kentlogos.com. We also have a Facebook page and Instagram, so we try to keep those updated as often as possible.
I love that. Thanks. And before we go, tell us a couple of your favorite books. What are your favorite things out right now? I know that's like a really big question, and I didn't prepare you for it. So do you have a favorite children's book? Do you have a favorite adult book that's out right now?
Yeah, well, I'll show you this one. It's weird because I didn't expect, I didn't even realize this one was going to be out, but it's called Pugtato.
That looks so cute.
It's really cute. Like they pulled in animals, like it's kind of a play on words. So they have animals and then vegetables kind of all together. So the pug dog is a potato, and then he's watching these little Brussels sprouts.
Oh my gosh.
Snouts.
It's a little reminiscent of Veggie Tales.
A little bit.
But it's super cute. I love it. I love it.
And then the Wonky Donkey series, if you guys have heard of that.
I have actually heard of this.
Yeah. There's a new one now, so Donkey's Surprise. But there's also the Grinning Granny and the Dinky Donkey, and so it's a fun series.
That looks really cute. I actually haven't read those with my kids, though, so I might have to pick those up.
They're
both super cute.
Yeah. And I do read grown-up books, too.
You do? Well, what's your favorite grown-up book, or what have you read recently? Doesn't have to be your favorite.
Yeah, so there's a new one called Gentle and Lowly, and it's a beautiful book about the humility of God and stuff. So that's a really cool one. And then there's a new Bible that's out too that has an app that goes with it, and that's pretty cool.
So, that's great.
But yeah, so there's
you
just
can use
fun
paper
stuff.
or virtual together.
Yeah, so the study Bible ends up being really small, but there's lots of information in it. So that's kind of cool.
Well, we will direct people to your Facebook page and to your Instagram, and go ahead and share with everybody one more time your website so they can go there.
Sure, it's kentlogos.com.
All right, great. Thanks, Anne, for being here with me today.
Thanks for having me, Sarah. I appreciate it.
And thank you guys for being here with me today. We had a great time on Akron Buzz. We hope that you'll subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and check out our brand new Roku channel. We'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.